Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? Just running some sugar beets down the hill here to get this part finished. So welcome back to my Let's Play of... Whoa. Farming Simulator 2013 with the more realistic mod pack. Oh, come on. Really? 20 runs I do perfect. As soon as I turn the camera on, I'm driving into the sides of buildings. Okay, here we go. Yeah, never turn down a block too early. It's a pain in the bum. Now, we stay in control here. We should hit a pretty good speed down this hill. We're not fully loaded, so I won't get up to quite what I was. Not bad. We hit 50. So we're going to take this to the mill and unload it. I have done that with the other sugar beets that we had harvested, which was basically 2 crops worth, right? Off of the 2 small fields. So, doesn't matter what I do, you're going to make me... Whoa. Oh boy. The AI's out to get me. Alright. So this is basically the last of that 333,000 units of sugar beets. We ended up getting well over 200k anyway, but I did of course buy a couple of things. That's why we're only at 108k. So I thought the new patch had that they had corrected the problem with it not staying in all-wheel drive between saves. Huh, I guess not, but that's okay. So yeah, I need to get this lovely trailer and tractor back up to the farm because I'm also doing some harvests. We doing sugar beets way up on the hill there at field 26 that we won in the auction for, what was it, 32 and change, I think? Which wasn't bad. It was a $50,000 field. Yeah, I'm sure glad I get these beets downhill. I can't imagine trying to haul this up the hill if it slows down to 9-something mile an hour empty. Yeah, you can imagine with several ton of sugar beet it wouldn't get up there at all, I don't think. Oh well. We do what we do. So we got sugar beets on the hill. I'm just doing the defoliating because of course they came in at the same time. Bought a corn head for the harvester because our 2 small fields that we were running sugar beets, you idiot, I'm running corn on now. So we kind of need to harvest the corn. There's a great demand currently, I believe, for corn, although by the time we got it harvested, of course, there may not be. There's this was fixed in the new more realistic pack. The fact that the turning seems kind of screwy, that's because it was. And as I say, when Darul released version 1.1 or whatever he's up to now, that was one of the things that was addressed, was the fact that these things just don't turn the way they want to, and then they reach a certain point on a turn and they kind of overturn. So, and I do believe this guy is pretty much ready for us if he ever turns around and gets moving. There we go. And is he gonna get far enough? No. Great. Oh no, there he goes. He's off now. Might as well pick up a little bit of product from him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, what the heck? It doesn't fit? Seriously. Huh. Well, I don't know why that is, that it just keeps filling in that only one tiny little spot. God damn it. So, but, yeah, as you can see, we now have a little bit of mowing gear. And I guess we're probably, let's see how we do with this guy in the smaller trailer. Maybe we'll use that for the wheat. I'm not liking that I'm having that sort of an issue. And I don't know what it is that's causing it, because it's also kind of bleeding over onto my other map, where the harvesters just seem to have smaller and smaller bits of the trailer that they can actually load or unload into. Oh, come on. The hell don't these things turn? I'm glad he fixed that in the new one, but I guess you kind of got to dump the old one to run the new one, so that would be sort of pointless. Now, let's see if he has any problem with this issue. Or with this trailer, I should say. I don't want to keep using these dinky little trailers because he doesn't seem to have any problem with that, of course. It's darn near too small to be of any use to us at all, but he doesn't have a problem with it. Alrighty. Yeah, you're gonna take all day to empty. And I got this little guy for picking up straw and chaff, because I didn't want to drop 118 grand on a chaff wagon. And you need to feed your sheep, dude. You're really slow at emptying, aren't you? Well, we got this guy. Who, as I say, I'm defoliating the beet tops. Run down the end of this row. Oh, it's a good thing I can actually run the harvester with a hired worker, because none of the other jobs I have going I can do that with. So, but I did not want to just blow off the rest of the sugar beets that were in the cedar, because they're not cheap. Now, granted, they go a long way. So I got us down, once this field was done, I was down to, I believe, 6%. So I switched over to corn, and it actually put some money in my pocket. Yeah. Corn is a fairly cheap seed to buy, as we will see, because I am going to run it more than once. It is a fairly cheap seed to buy, and, well, it goes about as, it's kind of like wheat. Same sort of price, goes about as far. So we're going to have to see what we do for yield, because of course it doesn't net you the same amount of money. So I'm figuring where the balance point will be the yield. It will probably give us far more than the wheat does. And at least with the sugar beets I can use the larger trailer to empty it. So I guess that's what we'll do. We'll stick with that small guy. I don't want to be leaving rows of these. Did I leave a half a row of sugar beets? Damn it. I hope not. I hope not. Whoa, it's barely room to turn around. See, there we go. You can't turn. I don't know what they've done to the turning radius of these tractors, but it has basically just bollocks this up completely. It's like they've killed the turning radius on the tractors. So, alright. You, I'm just going to empty, and then you're going to go up the hill and wait for the sugar beets to harvest, because obviously as a grain trailer you're not going to be a lot of good to me. So let's just get rid of the little bit you have, which is to say pretty much nothing. There we go. Yeah. You we don't need right now. We're going to get you out of the way, because Buddy's going to come roaring down here, and he's going to be awfully upset if he comes slamming to a stop just because of you. Alright. And I've got this guy, who I believe we can actually, now I'm not sure if he picks up straw or if he'll just pick up grass. But, oh, look at that. He's even got all-wheel drive now. Look at that, all-wheel drive on. And let's turn him on, let's put him on 2 and see if he picks anything up. Oh, look at that, he will pick up straw. Awesome. So we can use him to collect straw to put into our cow barn. Cool. I do like that. I do. And he's just so much cheaper than anything else that is comparable. Granted, he doesn't hold a whole bunch, you know, compared to your trailers and such, but he's self-propelled, so you don't have to use a tractor. And yeah, works quite well. Works quite well. So nice, he will pick up straw. I wasn't sure. It says, I believe chaff is what's listed in the flavor text for it. Well. Nice. It looks like he's going to pretty much get filled on one row. That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Ooh, just. And he too turns kind of like a tank. There we go. Head her back up, see if this one row will fill it. If it does, lovely. I know I should be harvesting sugar beet tops. So I should. And I most certainly will. And my apologies. I realize it is once again middle of the freaking night. And it just seems to be nothing I can do about it. You know, it doesn't matter when or if I advance time, the crops keep coming ready in the middle of the night. I even waited last time, planted them, made sure it was a different time, that it was actually nighttime when I planted them, because the first time it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Nope. Right around midnight they came due. So, yeah, there's just no getting ahead with some people, I tell you. Okay, didn't quite get it off this one row. That's alright. Look at that, eh? Guess he holds a fair bit. From the look of things, about 10k. That's full. You are only at 63%. You, on the other hand, really need to be a busy boy. But you cannot... I kind of think it's a little odd that you cannot hire for this particular tool. Because it does do exact rows, right? I mean, it's not like... it's baling or something where it's got to figure out where the next patch of straw is. You know, it's going straight up there and doing it. So, yeah, I really don't get it. Why you cannot hire. Just makes no sense. Just makes no sense. Please pick that up. Lovely. Lovely. So, and at least on this end I actually have room to turn around. As I mentioned in another episode, I have a really cool map and mod pack waiting. It's a 4X map, so it's huge. It's a multi-fruit map, so it includes some cool stuff to harvest. It's also got the pig mod, and the water mod, and the manure mod, and quite a lot of other stuff, so I'm anxious to try it. And I know it was suggested that I could, because all you have to do is label your mod file or your mod folders differently for different games, and then like different maps, I guess, in the same game if you wish. But by the same token, I'm gonna get awful tired of Farming Simulator 2013 if I gotta do 3 series at a time. Because I'm not quite done. We haven't shown everything we can show yet. for this particular mod. The Titanium Edition, I don't know how long I'll go along with it. I think we've showed off most of the new gear. But, by the same token, it doesn't really behoove me to quit the series because it's not going to allow me to start a new one. Well, I mean, I could start a basic map, but again, I've got to be careful of the mods that I add, etc., unless I want to be renaming folders, and then remembering to change over to that particular set, etc., so yeah, I don't know. My memory's not very good at the best of times. So, one more run here, and then I'm going to go see how our little harvester is doing, and I will finish filling our straw truck. Come on, you can do it. Gonna be a little bit of issue hauling this. I mean, we're getting, you know, anywhere up to almost 3% slip just from that little hump in the middle of the hill. Here you can see we're actually on the downgrade, and now it's starting to rise back up a little bit. Okay. So, you're just going to go up the hill. So, you might as well get used to that idea, fella. Turn some lights on. Alright, who left the porch lights on all night? Yeah. No matter how many times you tell them, turn the lights on when you're done with them, or off. See what I mean? The steering is just bloody ridiculous. It's so slow. God. I can't believe the response time on that sometimes. It's just terrible. Come on. I don't really want to adjust the sensitivity because that has little to do with it. You know, it's not like changing my mouse sensitivity is going to make that easier to deal with, unfortunately. And you're just sitting there waiting for me, aren't you? Alrighty, well, we'll get right on that, buddy. There we go. Let him empty himself out and see where he goes. So you can see pretty much what we're up to here. I am going to finish this field, and I will start harvesting the corn as soon as this one's done. Hopefully he gets through it pretty quick, because that corn's been up almost as long as his wheat has. And then the sugar beets as well. Then we're going to get some started, I think, on some cow processes, because that will pretty much bring into effect anything we haven't actually tried here yet. So, let him empty out. There we go. That's funny, you tap 4 for harvest speed and he buggers off down the road. Okay. Well, each your own, I guess. And let's turn him around. And get the last little bit into him here. And he's full. Ta-da! Lovely. Ooh, gonna be a long trip with you at 15 miles an hour, huh? That is so cool. I can see driving one of those in real life. That'd be fun. That would be fun. Huh. But This is the super incredible stuff we gotta get done. We gotta get these beets out of the ground. We gotta get the harvests in. We need the money. And yes, harvesting is what's gonna give us that money. So, I think, folks, I'm probably gonna let the episode go here, unless you want to watch me chasing up and down these same two fields in the dark. Next episode, hopefully I'll have some cow sort of things ready for you guys. We can check that out. And most or all of the corn harvested as well. So, but until then, this has been Species 7. This is the more realistic mod for Farming Simulator 2013. Until next we meet, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.